Taranam bhushanam chandraha narinam bhushanam patihi prithivya bhushanam raja vidya sarvasya bhushanam. Okay, I'll do the first line and then you can copy. Taranam bhushanam chandraha narinam bhushanam patihi. Repeat confidently out loud.
Taranam bhushanam chandraha narinam
Bhushanam Patihi.
Prithivya bhushanam raja sarvasya bhushanam vidya sarvasya bhushanam. Okay, let's do it together. Mute yourself.
Taranam bhushanam chandraha
Narina
Bhushanam patihi prithivya bhushanam raja vidya sarvasya bhushanam. Remember that nam. Nam is a genitive plural. That means of many. So tara, the word tara, repeat, tara, tara. Now look up, tara. Look up, please, tara. You're looking at what? Tara, star, at night. So taranam is of many stars. Taranam. Bhushanam, this is the same as hastasya bhushanam. So bhushanam, ornament. Chandraha, moon. The asti or bhavati is usually missing. So let's just take chandraha asti. What's chandraha asti? Moon. Okay, I need to unmute everyone so you can all have a conversation. Chandraha asti is moon is. Now, what about bhushanam chandraha asti? Moon is what?
ornament.
Ornament. Now, how do you know it doesn't say ornament is the moon?
Accusative nominative.
The stars.
The thing is, okay, now the thing is here, bhushanam is actually nominative also. Could be nominative because whenever you equate two things, both of them are actually nominative. So chandraha is the bhushanam. Therefore, the moon is the ornament. Because see, it's not like the moon's doing something to the ornament. You're just equating, you're just saying this equals that. Therefore, they're both nominative. Now, chandraha, bhushanam, taranam. So far we have moon is the ornament. What's taranam?
Stars, many
stars.
The stars.
of the stars.
Now, what style is this? Style 1 or style 2? Now, before you answer that, remember style 2 is everything else, nominative, accusative, verb. Remember that? So everything else, that's a genitive, that's a case. So everything else, nominative, accusative, verb. Therefore, style 2. How do you know it's style 2? Because the case comes first. Now, what if you have chandraha? Chandraha taranam bhushanam asti.
Nominative verb.
Yeah. So, okay. So in other words, chandraha taranam bhushanam. I suppose this is an accusative. Okay. So that's a perfect order of nominative, everything else, accusative, verb. Okay. Next. Narinam. Whenever you see this nam, it reminds you of what? Of many.
Many.
Of many. Whatever that many is. In this case, nari
Man.
is a woman. So of many, woman. Bhushanam, ornament.
Pati.
Patihi, husband.
Husband.
So same idea. So in other words, the husband is the ornament of woman.
Women.
Now what does it say? Now what does it
Women?
say? Yes, of woman. Now what does it say of many women? It's not like one husband is the ornament of many. It just means to imply the husband is the ornament of woman, right? Of wife. Okay. Then you have the same concept here. Prithvi is a different case, which we'll learn. It's a long I,
TV.
ends with a long I, like nari, like river. Now, in this case, that long I plus just little combination aha equals genitive. So prithivyaha is of the earth. Prithvi, earth.
Earth.
Prithivyaha, of one earth. Yeah. Bhushanam, ornament, Raja. Raja is a super common paradigm, is actually an, Rajan, Atman, Karman, Brahman, Naman. All of these an are extremely common in the Vedic scriptures. So king is the ornament of the earth. And Vidya Sarvasya Bhushanam,
Knowledge.
Vidya, knowledge, Sarva, everything. Sarvasya, of everything. Bhushanam, ornament. Therefore, you translate that for me.
Knowledge is the ornament of everything.
Yes. So the next point I want to introduce is Sanskrit is not meant to be an intellectual exercise where you just go through the words and you go, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's move on. I need you to think, what is this verse trying to teach you? There is depth in this verse. It's a aphorism. An aphorism is something that contains short wisdom. So I want you to look at this and say, what does it mean to say that the moon is the ornament of the stars and the husband is the ornament of the woman and the king is the ornament of the earth and that knowledge is the ornament of everyone? And then you just take 5 minutes to inquire, what does this mean? What is this trying to convey? Okay, now I'm going to put you in. Yeah?
Sorry, Andre, not in relation to the verse, but in relation to the homework.
Yes.
In question number 5, which is page 49, H.
Yeah.
So it says the king, or the hero speaks to the boy. So normally we would say without the santi, nripaha va viraha balam vadati. Without the santi, we would say nripaha va viraha balam vadati. Or
okay, so what's so king Nripaha? I want to write this down for everyone. Nripaha, or the hero, Viraha wa speaks to the boy. Balam vadati. So Nripaha, see that V?
yes.
Put hand on throat, please. The. Is there vibration? The.
Yeah.
Therefore,
Viraha,
Viro.
The boy,
Again,
yeah.
aha plus va, the, viro. So viro. So nirpo, viro, va, balam, vadati.
Okay. So the va is after the two nominatives.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, what do we figure out in the last sentence? Who got it?
We have got it. I can go. So two heroes remembers and stands
Hold on,
with.
pause. Slow down so everyone can capture.
So two heroes remembers and stands with two horses and many elephants, but Rama and the man talks and asks the teacher about the elephants.
Good. Excellent. Wow. Okay. Anyone else to get that?
Yeah.
Bindu and Bimal group, yes?
Yeah, we got it, but then we didn't say that tu was but.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, it's close enough. Tu is a good word, but it's kind of like one of cha or wa and or. Anyone else?
Yeah, we got it as well.
Yep.
You got it? Okay. Kelsey, Sophie?
Yes, we got it too.
Okay. Gayatri?
We didn't reach till there, I think.
Say again?
Yeah. We got it.
The 36 challenge you're
That's
talking
right.
about?
But the
Yeah.
two is but. TU.
Did you get it or not?
No, we did not. We did not reach till there.
Okay, no problem. So we'll make sure we put more of these next time. Okay. Now let's get on to page 46, grammar, lesson 5. So we need to complete number 4. This is what we're doing today. Number 4 all the way to number 7. This involves the case dative. We have done instrumental. What is an instrument? That by which you do things with. I do things with an instrument. Now, dative, this is a new case. When you go dating, why do you date? A friend, a dating, I'm going date with a friend, dating with a business partner, dating a romantic date. Why do we date? We
Get to know each other.
Yeah. Now, what does that imply? What does getting to know each other imply?
Understanding and
I date for the sake of getting to know them. I date to maybe express some romantic interest so that, you know, we can start a family. I date, I go work, I go to job for earning money, or I go to job to earn money. Therefore, for and to equals dative. In other words, what is dative? It expresses intention, agenda, or purpose. Dative equals agenda, intention, purpose, equals to or for. When I say to, I'm not talking about Ramaha mrgam gachati. Rama goes to the deer. This is a different kind of to. This is a to which expresses intention. I go to work to earn money. In other words, this kind of to implies purpose, implies agenda, implies intention. Is that clear between the two versions of twos?
yeah.
Okay. The next question is how to form a dative. What is dative again? Someone tell me in your own words.
The purpose.
Okay. Karthik, what's dative in a different, not using the word purpose?
Intention.
Okay. What's dative, Joyanto?
I'd say it's reason.
Yeah, good. Reason. I date for some reason. Good. Next is how to form. Stem plus aya. Repeat 5 times. Naraya, naraya, naraya. It's a long A because it is nara plus aya. If you add 2 A's equals long A. Therefore, naraya. That means for the man. What is nara plus apyam? Nara pyam. Repeat. Nara pyam 5 times. Nara pyam. Nara pyam. Nara pyam. Nara pyam. For 2 men. Nara plus e pyaha. You erase the last A and you replace it with the E. Therefore, nare pyaha. Nare pyaha. Nare pyaha. Nare pyaha. For many men. Okay, Dave, what is for many deer?
Mirgia, yeah.
Pause. Mrga is the stem. Mrga is the stem. Erase the last A of the mrga and put the E pyaha.
Mirge pyaha.
Mrge pyaha. Rani, what is for 2 deers?
Mirgabium.
A plus A equals?
Mirgabium.
Mrgapyam.
Mirgabium.
You see that?
Yeah.
2 long A's there?
Yeah.
Okay. Goknur, what is for many boys?
Balaya.
For many boys.
Many. Balebyaha.
So bala is the
Bala.
stem. So you raise the last A and you
A.
put epyaha.
Balebhyaha.
Balepyaha. Repeat.
Balebhyaha.
Super. Again, everyone repeat. Naraya. Narapyam. Narepyaha. Narepyaha. Narapyam. Naraya. 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 Okay, good. Now, men stand, example, men stand for Rama. The word tishtati, by the way, also means remains or stands. That doesn't just mean, because if you stand, you also remain. You remain in one place. Men, multiple men. Nominative, please. Naraha. Stand, tishtanti. For Rama, someone said for Rama is Ramaya. Therefore, Naraha, you put everything in between the nominative and the verb. Naraha Ramaya tishtanti. Many men stand for Rama. In other words, they protect Rama. What about Balaha Gachati? One boy goes to Naram, to the man, Mrgaya, for the deer. In other words, there's an intention. I'm going to you in order to get the deer. I'm going to the man to get the deer. The order is nominative, accusative, instrumental, and dative. What is the order in a sentence? You say, which one do I put first? Remember, everything in between nominative and verb. That's the general rule. The order is nominative, accusative, verb. Nominative, accusative, verb. Nominative, accusative, verb. Where does everything else go? Between the nominative and the accusative. It's simple as that. For example, how do we say Rama reads the book with the hero for the boy?
Ramaha Virena Saha Balaya Pustakam Patati.
Excellent. Okay. So what did Swarna do? She followed this order perfectly. I said Rama reads the book with the hero for the boy. So what do? You go Rama is the nominative, reads the verb. So obviously you go nominative, verb. Okay, solved. So we've solved this. Reads the book. Book is accusative. So we put accusative here. Accusative. Everything in between, we put everything in between. With the hero, instrumental for the boy, dative. Okay? Therefore, Ramaha, instrumental, Virena Saha, Balaya, Pustakam, Patati. Rama reads the book with the hero for the boy. Okay, any questions?
Why is it not Baleya? Because you Bal. So Naraha plus Abya is Narebya. So Bala plus Abya is Balebya, right? No?
No, Balaya. Remember, you raised the last A. Balaya. Okay.
Balaya, okay.
So Bala plus Aya equals?
Balaya, okay.
Balaya.
Andre, does
Yes.
the order of in between the instrumental and dative matter? So can I say Ramaha Balaya Virena Saha Pustakam Patati?
It wouldn't make a difference. However, here's the point. If you don't consider the order, then you will you'll be loose about it. And looseness will produce confusion. Therefore, I'm giving you a general order. Stick with instrumental and dative. Even though it absolutely makes zero difference, honestly, but establish some order. So we have done now 4, 5, 6, and 7. See, number 7 says, just what I said to Shiva, the word order is not rigid in Sanskrit. Homework equals 4i, 5i to the end of the number 5. Number 6, entire number 6, entire number 7. Okay, how about this one? Tatra. Okay, ignore tatra for now. Nirpaya. Okay, ignore nirpaya for now. What is naraha gachanti?
Men goes.
Yeah, men goes. Men goes tatra. Tatra naraha gachanti.
Men goes there.
Men goes there.
Go
Now
there.
you just put nirpaya, men go there for
For the king.
The king goes to the horse for the son. F.
F. Okay. The king goes. The king goes. Let's see. Money. The king goes.
Nirpa gachati.
Nirpaha gachati. Okay. The king goes to the horse.
Nirpa asvam gachati.
I want to see that nirpaha.
Nirpaha asvam gachati.
Now apply sanhi, please.
Nirpo asvam gachati.
Good. And then for the son, using that order, nominative, everything in between, accusative verb.
Nirpaha putraya asvam gachati.
Good. So up to week 5, see up to here, you should be quite comfortable. Why should you be comfortable? Because up to here, it's just a matter of just replicating, right? Va, you go, okay, va, va. Sha equals, okay, sha, sha. It's just copying. Or is there any complicated ones here? These ones are often used interchangeably. Okay, so up to there, it's not hard. Now, next level harder, it goes like this. Okay, so let's put any vowel, any consonant plus vowel. So let's say ma, right? You want to say like mir, like mirgaha, right? So what do? You just copy this template. What is m? Now, how do you find the m? You look up. Okay, let me find the m. Where is m? Let me see where m is. Okay, here it is. We found m. You see that? So that means it's easy so far. And then you just take that and you put it here. And then you add this little r. See that r? So you just take this little red part and drag it over. Let's drag this over. And we'll go like this. Mr. And then we go mrga. Again, ga is found on the top. And then visarga mrgaha. Okay. How about gajao? So let's say this ow there. So we want to write ga, jao. So we know the ga is like this. Ga. We know the ja is like that. Now, you just go like this. Okay, well, where's this ow? It's got this ow there. You go, okay, well, here's the ow. So let's take this red part and let's just drag it over and we'll go like this. Ah, okay, very easy.
That's what I thought.
Quite simple, right? You're just taking the red part over. Okay, so that's going to make your life easier. Okay, goody, goody. Now, should we be concerned about this? Not really, because this is just a special symbol that you just need to remember. So suppose you say, it's so thick, guruhu. Okay, let's write guruhu. So we go like this, g, and then again you go, you find that where's the u? Okay, here it is. We found the u. So we'll bring this down, gu, and then ru. Now I know you're tempted to go like this, right? You want to put like that. Well, that is incorrect because we have a special symbol. So we're going to choose this one. So we're going to drag this over there. And we're going to go like this. Nice little hook. Ta-da, and then guruhu. There it is. You now got a nice guru there. Okay. So far, so easy. So far, so good. Not so far, so easy. Okay. Now, what does it say here? Consonant. Okay, this is just talking about that little symbol, which you should remember the name of it. What's the name again of this symbol? I forgot. Is it Virama Nuswara?
Virama.
Ah,
Virama.
it's Virama. Oh, interesting, interesting. So Virama is usually at the end of the line.
Virama.
Now, here's the next section. So we're now officially going to level 2 of Devanagari. You've done level 1, just copying the letters. Level 2 is mixing them with the vowels. Level 3 is mixing the consonant with a consonant. Okay, so let's do level 3 now. Let's take Tma. Okay, so what it's saying is you take ta, ma is easy, right? You say ta, and then you say ma. Okay, so that's tama. But what if you want to say, what if you want to erase that little, that ah? You want to get rid of it. So what it's saying is you rewrite, write ma, and then you take this section, which is called danda, a stick. It's a more professional name than a stem. It's danda is. And you just erase that, and you leave the remaining component, and you just attach it onto there. Okay. Is that hard so far?
Yep.
I hope you're saying no, it's not hard. Okay, it's not hard.
Sorry. For the ta, that you write the ta and put a little line at the bottom, then it will remove the A, isn't it?
Yeah, the danda, the stick. If you remove the danda and you say again, Ravi, I want to capture what you're saying.
Yeah. Now, to remove the A, that we write the ta as it is and put a little line at the bottom.
I think he's talking about the Virama.
Virama, yes.
Yeah, but you're not going to have a virama unless it's at the end of the line. So if you
okay, all right, okay, so that's a condition. All right, okay.
Yeah, virama is only at the end of the line.
End of the line.
If you ever see a virama in the middle of a sentence, you probably are not using sandhi, because when sandhi, did you ever notice if you see the Bhagavad Gita, you've never seen that virama at the middle of a sentence? Why? Because the entire Gita is sandhid. Any text is sandhid. Okay, so let's take shta, like ashta. Okay, let's just take ashta. Ashta. Okay, so is, we know, we just need to copy from the top of the document. Ta, retroflex, is like that, right? Again, you're just copying this from the top. And then sh, the retroflex, you know that sh, this one I'm talking about, looks like that, right? Now, again, the rule is you take away this little danda stick and you add what's left. You just drag it over and you just insert it into here. You see, it looks identical to what we have. Well, actually, it doesn't, because my handwriting. But suppose it does. Okay. And then a nice little line on top. Ashta. Easy? Okay?
No.
Okay, so let's do another example. Nata. What about nata? Just nata. Okay, na, done. Na, done. Ta, done. Nata. Okay, good. What about taking that line in that let's strip it away. Nata. So what do? We just minus this second section, this danda from the n. And then we attach what's left onto the. Therefore, you have like that. Neta. Okay? Okay, good. I like when I see head shaking. That means I can move on. I need some feedback. I don't know where you are. Yeah, Gognu's doing all the head shaking. I'll outsource the head shaking to you. Okay.
Andre.
So, sorry.
Yeah.
So on the column, which is the left-hand column.
Yeah.
So basically, that A is we are removing by removing that line and just connecting the words, connecting the letters.
Excellent. Yeah. So removing that danda, the stick.
Yeah.
But the star, we took the
Star.
You need
going
to
back to the star. We didn't remove the line. We just took the half.
Oh, which one? Are you talking about this one?
Star, STA.
Star.
Yeah. We
did, Rani. Okay, look.
We took the line off, but
Sha.
yeah.
And then ta.
You took the.
Now what do we do? What do we do to the sha? We took this away, the danda. And then we just added that over there. And then we ended up with this. Same thing, right? See, it's a duplicate of the other
It's just hanging loose, or is it touching something?
Yeah, it's just you're putting it like close, you kind of hanging it there, squeezing it in.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay. In terms of like exactly where it's supposed to be placed, don't worry, don't be too hard on yourself. Now, it's going to come through time, right? But I'm just giving you the structure. Okay. Now, the next question is this. This is level 2, right? So we're done level 2 Devanagari. Now let's do level 3. So what happens if it says here, when the first consonant does not have a danda, then write it first. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's explain this like this. What if you have something like, what's da? Da looks like that, right? That's da, easy, level 1, right? Just copy and paste. Now, what about, and then what if you say va? Va is like that. Okay. Now, what if you want to add da and va? So what about dava? That's easy. Da, va. Now, what about dva? You see where the issue is now? Now, where's the d doesn't have that danda, right? So now what do you do now? So this is level 3, I hope this is. So what it's saying is, in this case, you write the first. In other words, if the first consonant does not have a danda, then you write that consonant first. So step 1, let's do that. I'm going to write step 1 first. Done. Step 2, I'm now going to write va, what is left. So I'm going to put that, squeeze that va in here. Kind of like hanging on the bottom of the D. Okay, do you see what happened? So again, the formula is, if the first consonant does not have a danda, then write that consonant first. What is left, you add it on the bottom of that consonant. So I'm going to write the va on the bottom. Let me do a nice color there so you can see distinguish. Like that. Therefore, that equals dva. Okay. Now the other one is you often see like this. Like that. You don't need to add the little line there. Just like that. Dva. This is actually more common. Dva. Now, the reason I don't want you to worry too much about whether it's this one or is it this one is you'll get used to it. Right? You'll just see these differences. Now, let's do another example. Okay, see, it's dva. Okay, nice coloring there. Va. You can see exactly where the va is. Green, green, blue, blue. Super easy. What about dida? Dida is another one of those tricky ones you're just gonna have to remember. Copy and paste that, please. Dida. So, the, and then, you know, second section, you just do the dida. I can only say remember that. Okay. What about, okay, here's a good one. Here's putting this all together now. Level 3 putting together. What about da, dho? Da, dho. And we're going to close after this. Now, what is da, dho? Write down if you can. Da, dho. Okay, that's dadho. Now, what about if you remove, let's remove this da. So we're just going to have dho. So what is, let's do step 1 now. Step 1, you take the first consonant, you write that consonant. Step 1. That means if the consonant does not have a danda, write that consonant first. Step 2, whatever is left, what is left? Do is left. Write that, step 2, underneath consonant 1. Therefore, you're going to put this entire thing, just squeeze it in there. Just you know, whack it in there. So let's do that. So we're going to whack this little thing in there. Oh, let me make it nicer. That's it. Dadho. And then you add the o at the end. Okay. That was level 3. Okay, so let's leave you with this. Luckily, the document is here. It is for removing any kind of doubt. And next time we will continue with the question that Rani has mentioned about the R.